watch it with the scene. That's legit. Teaching you the trick so you can just push print. Now let me ask, are you down with JPP? I'm down on JPP. Welcome to the world where the makers groove. 3D prints and CNC will make it move with tips and tricks. I'm the teacher you need, helping you calibrate and level with speed. From upgrades to tuning, I got your back. Dial in your machine, keep it right on track. It's about the flow, the prints that shine. Just push print, and you'll blow their minds. Are you down with JPP? I'm down with JPP. We're building the world with creativity. I'm down with JPP. Just push, print, and set it free. I'm down with JPP. Now let me break it down, keep it easy and clean. Fine tuning your build, it's the maker's dream. From filament jams to CNC flare, I'll show you how to master it anywhere. Got a squeaky Z axis? Let me show you the way. Smooth it out so your prints can slay. Design upgrades, yeah, keep it cool. Turn your setup into a powerful tool. Are you down with JPP? I'm down with JPP. I'm down with JPP. We're building the world with creativity. I'm down with JPP. Push, print, and set it free. I'm down with JPP. Yo, you wanna make it shine? I wanna make it shine. Calibrate that bed, keep your layers fine. Keep those layers fine. Upgrade that nozzle, adjust that flow. With JPP, your prints will glow. Now picture this, you're stuck at the start. Your prints are a mess and it's breaking your heart. But JPP rolls in with the plans you need, teaching you the tricks so you can succeed. Step by step, we're taking it higher. Building like pros with that maker fire. From calibration to perfection's break, you'll be crushing the game with just push print. Are you down with JPP? I'm down with JPP. We're building the world with creativity. I'm down with JPP. Just push, print, and set it free. I'm down with JPP. From filament to that CNC, with JPP. It's as easy as can be. It's as easy as can be. Are you down with JPP? I'm down with JPP. Let's make it happen, set it free.
Hey y'all, welcome to the show tonight. I see quite a few folks out there. We got That Guy Makes out there. Shrimp Father saying hey. Zany Maker Zach, the dude that made the song for us. And Kegel. How y'all doing this evening?
We're not late.
Yeah, we're not late. And after all that, I'm going to hand over the chat stuff to Melissa, Mrs. JPP. She's going to be trying to control the chat and stuff tonight.
I'm talking about your shirt.
Yeah, click on it. Yeah, put it up on the top. Shrimp Father saying this shirt comes from Shall Not Comply. It's the Trash Panda. But yeah, tonight we're just going to kind of be hanging out some. Melissa's going to show some prints that she did recently. And we're going to be installing an enclosure on the Ender 5 S1. So you say hi.
How are y'all doing tonight? This is only like my second stream I've ever done, so I'm still getting used to everything here. And how everything works.
Zach asked about the background.
This is just a quick background we did. It probably took 5 minutes. But it's better than what we had.
Wanted something besides just the brown walls. So you want to show some of the prints starting while other people's coming on, if anybody else can come on? I'll switch places with you.
So you're going to have to tell the colors because I probably ain't going to remember. So this is a print I did with bearded printers. the floppy dragon. What's that color? The king rune.
Tricolor silk. Is that the red, blue, green, or the copper?
This is the copper, blue, green, I believe. So this is another one of his prints. This is done in king rune filament as well. And the silk, it's the blue, black, and purple.
That's Flexi Factory.
And then we did Flexi Factory Alien. It's done in the blue, green, and copper. Or
Blue, red, green. Or red, blue, green. King Rune tricolor silk. The spiral cone and ambrosia. Titanium anno. And that one is a bearded printer's fidget cone printed in ambrosia titanium anno, which looks better when you're in person than in a video, because depending on the angle you look at it and the light hits it, it like chameleon color shifts from like a blue to a dark purple. And that was at 70% size.
what was this one?
That's the 100% size. That's printed at 100% size, and it's just a cheap pink regular PLA, not a silk. Racky Make saying out there saying, hey. No, I think that's all the prints you had. I'll go ahead and get the enclosure up here. Get ready to open it up. Yep, switch sides. How's the audio and stuff on y'all's end? Is it all okay? Is anything like quiet or anything? Y'all able to hear us okay? Tried to do the lighting a little bit better this time as well. Click on Zach. He asked you about your background again.
This is actually a throw blanket that I had.
Fleece.
Or yeah, fleece, still throw blanket. We just tacked it up and it kind of fit perfect, which as you can tell, my screen ain't quite right on it, but you never know. So it's real.
And it's soft too.
Shrimp Father said the sound's good.
Thanks for letting us know, Shrimpy. Hand me the wire cutters. Had to make you a little bit little.
I've actually used blankets and stuff for a lot of things. They're good for like taking pictures, using it as a backdrop as well.
They got your actual scissors.
Mm-hmm. So right now he's just opening the box of trying to open the box.
One more.
Bagel sent us our Tiger King blanket too. Actually, I think that's only a twin. Kind of my favorite colors on it. That's the only reason that I got it.
And that used to be the blanket for the spare bedroom before the spare bedroom became the print room. Let you go throw them away.
And he was wanting to put a backdrop up, but that had a motorcycle skeleton on it and Harley Davidson stuff.
But it was too big.
I talked him out of it.
Okay.
That's something.
Hold that. Cameras looking okay on for y'all too. Quality and stuff doing okay, other than my head being cut off. Did you move the camera
No.
down?
You're looking at the wrong one. You're in that camera.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're looking at that
My bad.
one.
I'm looking at the table camera, and messing myself up. Now I need one. So how many people out there has a Ender 5 S1?
They said the cameras look good. The angle.
I don't know if that was just open or that's tape. That's tape. No, the other side just come undone is what it is.
Going DH7. He don't have one. He's got a Ender 3. Dang.
Package of all the connectors and screws. Filament holder.
Radke makes his only Ender he has is a E Pro. Zach said he's only got an OG Ender 5.
I'm going to leave that piece of foam so they're not actually sitting on the table itself. Put my phone on vibrate first. Don't need no interruptions.
Shrimp Father said he don't have one. He's trying to get his brother-in-law's dad to come off one.
You can click the things and it'll show it on the video. Do you want to peel the
He's
peelies
got 3
off?
of them.
You have fingernails, I don't. Are these going to be Allen wrenches or Phillips heads? These are going to be Allen keys. Get it in one piece, do the ASMR stuff. The ASMR where you just peel it all in one good piece. No, you missed a piece. You saved it. So yeah, excuse me, obviously first step is taking the covers off of the panels. What did he say? Soldier Tech Delta to an E3 Pro to a homemade Hevo Core XY and bought a bamboo to build Vorons. Going DH, I'm not sure, but I don't think we have any of those on any of our printers at the moment. But I know that the next G hot end has the ceramic heater on it.
You want to switch spots while I take these off?
Yeah, that'd probably be good because you also have the other side. You want me to take some off? Attempt to take some off with my literally non-existent fingernails. But yeah, I'll help. I'll get one off while you get all the rest of them done.
That guy Nate says he's back.
Welcome back, TGM. Yeah, the start of this ain't so interesting or whatever. It's just peeling paper.
Come on.
Y'all hear a dog barking in the background. It's not even our dog. There's a neighborhood dog somewhere outside barking. What'd you say?
Well, that's gonna have to get him. I can look at the chat.
That's what I thought. I thought you said Kegel said something.
Yeah, he says he's got ceramic on his Ender V3 KE, and it's not too bad. It heats up quickly and prints PETCF 17 at 300C, no problem. And Going DH said that he had either the thermostat fail or the CHC fail. Can't find a way to test them a good way.
These are what the panels look like with the stuff off. I don't know if y'all can quite tell, but they have like a smoked blue tint to them. Gonna have to get an alcohol wipe and get the fingerprints off of them too.
After they get on.
Well, that's what I meant. Hop away. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's not even our dog barking. All we have is a little chihuahua. I'm gonna have to leave the peeling to you on some of these because I got no.
Well, you can be. Where's the door?
I guess I have to look in the thing to see which one's the door. The door is going to be the one that has holes to mount the door handle.
I thought I said they were fine until you mentioned it.
I'm just keeping my mouth shut on that, man. Here, hold that.
And holes where it messes up.
Everybody was waiting for me to go flying. This is the door here.
One of them froze. That one. Did the screen go off?
Yeah, sorry, we're addressing the desk view. If we're using a phone and it's goes into sleep mode after it's supposed to be set to 30 minutes, but yeah, it might have been 30 minutes. So yeah, this is the door. Right, and want me to just set the panels off to the side. As they get ready. Get the printer put up here. Last one.
Did you find the door? Or you gotta which one?
This is the door. You can tell because it's thicker than the other panels. It has magnets in the sides, and it's got holes to mount the door handle. And that's what this is the door handle. All the peanuts and that's the corner piece for the door. What?
Cable said this is the door. You can tell because it's the door.
Yeah, because it's the door. So see if I can hold the panels up against something besides the blue background. Does that work if I put it in front of her? No. Well, when we put them on the printer, and I'll shine a light through it, you'll be able to see it. Well, here, let me do it that way. And just use my flashlight. Well, maybe that'll be. Maybe not.
So you can tell it's tinted from like looking at my arm,
Yeah.
but not the shade, the color, the blue.
Well, I'll put that over here and I'll get the printer out. Our printer up here. Open them things. I'm going to give you the instruction book. Which that is one thing that we're doing different than what the actual. But the instructions tell you to start with the sides and go on through and put the door on after you've got the sides on. But the hinges mount in such a way that you would have to have the door closed in order to get to the screw. So it's easier to put the door on first while the sides is open. Then you can open the door to get to the side panels.
Is that tent legal?
It's not a car, so why not? Cat hair all mad already.
The joys of having animals.
Unfortunately, our little tool set has to come off. Speaking of, if anybody has links to a good Creality tool set holder thing, shoot them to me on Discord.
What's the size of that bed? TGM said it looks small.
It is, the bed sheet that's on it right now is from Prusa Mark III. I think the actual bed size is, I think, 256 by 256. I'm pulling it up right now so I don't give you the wrong info. .220 by 220. Max print height is 280, so it's 220 by 220 by 280. All right, so let's start with the door. It says is step 5, and use 2 screws to go through the front to fix the shaft. Yes, whatever. That you read that and find the pieces. The door handle is right here. The bag that's got the shaft. Socket head screw. At least all of the bags are labeled.
That's your corner.
Flat round screw.
That go in the door.
Yes, that's what them. What goes on the top? Oh, no. Yeah. It's these pieces here, one on the top and one on the bottom. What are they saying in the chat?
TGM said the bed seems small for the size of the machines, but it's probably just him.
And these are the, I don't know, which camera am I looking for? That one?
That one.
These are the little pieces that was trying to hunt for. It's the top half and bottom half of the hinge. So here is the door. And find, I think it said M4. The instructions.
M4.
Use 2 M3 by 10. Two on the top and 2 on the bottom. They go like this. You want to put them in?
The front's on the other side.
Huh?
The front.
The front's over there, but we got to put these in the door first. You want me to put the printer back on the floor for now? Until we get the door assembled?
You know, put the door on the side.
No.
Well, why the printer was turned.
Yeah, those go on the inside. here and there.
Yeah.
Just trying to get these in by hand first to get them lined up. That's not going straight. It's not that size. There we go. There we go. If it has too much friction, you know something ain't lined up right.
Those are what, acrylic
Yes, acrylic panels.
panels. Probably asked if they were glass.
They're acrylic. Tinted acrylic. Just snug them up hand tight. Don't cinch too hard or you will crack it. How's the chat going?
Probably said it sounded sharper and heavier. It's sharper.
Not sure. Unless it's just because of the table or some of these other things, pieces sliding. But yep. It's plastic. And what size does it say for the door handle?
M3?
M3?
No, that's
No.
the side. Where's
No,
my handle?
right here.
M4.
M4 by 8 to the handle. And of course, that's going to need a bigger Allen key. Like that.
Is acrylic a good choice for printer panels?
I don't see why not. That's what most of the Vorons use, and that it's gonna. All you're wanting to do is keep the hot air in. Acrylic won't shatter like what happened to Uncle Jesse with a glass door that hasn't been tempered properly. Lots of cat hair on here. Trying to get this started and not cross-thread it. Seems to be going in a little tighter than the other screws do.
We did say about 8, right?
That's what it says. M4 by 8. Yeah, it's going in. It just has a bit more tightness than the other one did.
Welcome back, TGM. So right now he's just assembling the door, putting the door handle on it.
No, she has a handle.
What are these two?
Can you see it if I hold the white instructions behind it? Dave and Terry 3D and T's up in there now. Of course, I covered up the instructions that we was using. Now we got to do the hinges so we can mount it on the printer. M4, pass through the shaft, pre-install the nut.
Papa always said he only asked it because he picked up some acrylic panels for his ender wire, and they snapped right away with almost no force.
Not sure. With acrylic, it makes a big difference on the thickness of it too. That thing is showing that these have a thing sticking up out the top of them. Outside, it says use an M4x8 bolts to pass through the shaft fixing block and pre-install the bolt nut and insert the door shaft into the small hole on the outside of the fixing block, one on the top and one on the bottom. And then it shows pointing to the middle. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you put the bolt through it, and that's the shaft that is sticking up, and then you put the T-nut on it to slide it into the extrusion on the printer. So we're gonna need a T-nut, M4 T-nut.
How many?
2. Got it. Get it just started.
We're ragging on Dave again about his boron.
Yeah. Anywhere he goes, he gonna never hear the end of it till he gets it going. All right, we got those pre-installed. Put the bolt nut in the notches.
You're playing with nuts, huh?
Yep. Spinny nuts. So I'll take the door. Put it in one of these holes. Where did you go?
I can't see what you're doing there.
Well, you take the hinge piece, and it has a peg on the top of the door. Yeah, I can't tell. That we screwed in from the front side, and it slides over the top of it. Take the other one and put it on the bottom. And then you have to slide the T-nut into the grooves in the extrusion. But one thing that, again, it doesn't mention in the instructions is, I'm not sure if y'all can see it on here, but the Ender 5 S1 has a cover inside the rail of the extrusion on the front. You got to take that off to be able to put the nuts in it. You have to peel it up. And it's just like just a little strip of weather stripping.
Some white on it. Let me see.
Yep. Make sure this is the right size. Yep. Now can reach in there and install these in the top and in the bottom. And this is where it comes in handy, doing the door first instead of the side so that you have access to these nuts. Hold the door for me.
Hold it where?
Wherever, just hold it. There you go. Just hold it. Hold your little horses. You gotta hold it with it closed, actually.
Well, it holds itself.
Well, that one's in. All right, let me come around the front side.
You ain't gonna do that while you turn it.
Huh?
How you gonna get it?
Yeah, I have to get in here. Go ahead and open the door. Because this, I need to turn it like this. There we go. Yeah. Now open it and see if the nuts turned and installed. Okay. That means I gotta loosen it up. Wait, that ain't even tight. Okay. What are they saying in the chat? Newton?
Not really.
I don't think this is screwing in any. The knit is just falling down. No, that ain't. I gotta get the other Allen wrench for the screwdrivers. Opened up. That one's not moving right. No, that one's good. Okay, close the door. Sorry, I'm not very talkative, trying to concentrate on this. Alright, open it now and see if it moves.
It's behind that. See if I have to go over some more.
I had it. I think someone just said something in the chat over there. What does it look like? Maybe.
They're talking about a T1 Pro.
You need to go turn that heat down.
Okay, loosen that up.
No. You got me over here burning up. You're supposed to have to keep it straight.
Oh. Sorry.
No, this is just all jammed up on here now.
Just that one side. The bottom comes out.
Yeah, exactly, because this top needs to come out. It done got twisted. What I'm saying? Go to your toolbox and get that size bit. While she's getting the Allen wrench bit, See what y'all are saying. Glad that y'all are keeping each other entertained with the conversation in the chat and stuff. That's always the right answer. 42.
One of these.
Yep. Yes, it does. So what size is it?
I don't know. I can't tell.
And number 3. I don't think that's even touching the screen. I'll take them 2 screws out then and take the door off of the hinges. Read the chat. Sure something. What they saying? Talk to them.
I don't know stuff about them printers.
Well, read what they're saying so I know what they're saying. Huh? You ain't read a
That's a
single
That
comment.
ain't really much to read. They're talking amongst themselves. Not asking you nothing.
I didn't say they was asking me anything.
Now it's straight.
That's fine. Get it out the way. Because I got to get to that hinge that's jammed up.
People said they're all just ganging up on Dave mostly right now.
Can't see a dang thing. Turn that light on. I don't care if it messes with the video. Yeah, sorry about the light. If it's too bright, y'all gonna have to bear with me for a little bit. Hold this. There we go. And that's exactly the same thing I'm fixing to do in reverse and install this up in here first and then put the door back on it.
Have a good night, Kegel.
Appreciate you stopping by, bro. All
My
right,
camera
that's
froze
it.
again. Here.
Well, go turn it back on.
Oh.
turn this back that way so they can see what I'm doing now. Get these out of the way. Magnets strong enough to pick that up. Let's see if that's lined up to put them 2 screws in.
How? Hold it.
By putting the 2 screws in and seeing if it's lined up.
Yes, they're lined up.
Read what the chat is saying.
TGM's talking about doing a trade with Dave.
Oh, that's fine. We'll say that then.
Saying he bets Terry would agree to it.
Okay.
And they're asking about a CAD.
CAD for what?
Oh. Did you see that CAD? Dave asked it, is it a cabinet? It's a workbench.
What are you talking about?
You told me to read the chat. I'm reading it. It's a workbench. It's a CAD, I guess. Told you they're talking amongst themselves. It's going to confuse you.
Yeah, well, that's because you ain't read a single chat, so I don't know anything that's going on.
How far are we from Indiana?
A long way.
Yeah, we're way south of that.
Well, look it up. From here to Goshen for Murph. Look up Google Maps. You got your phone right there. Put the boat nut in the previous notches. Well, then where do we do
Is the door installed?
I got the door installed. Yes, number 4. This is what we need to do right here. Fix the magnet suction plate. So we got to mess with a suction plate now. I see what Dave said. He's letting us get a little bit on the way before he gets into us. 2 M3x6 screws and 2 T-nuts.
So we're about 14 hours from Indiana, Goshen, Indiana.
There should be a second one of these. Oh, this is 2 piled on top of each other. So that makes sense then. So I'm going to need 4 T-nuts and 4 M3x6.
M4x6.
M3x6.
You used them. All that came with these.
Well, it's going to have to be these if they're the only screws, but the instruction says M3x6.
You had 4 of them that you used on the other. And that was the M3x10.
But this B4, go ahead and you take these 4 and put a nut on each one. Get it started, leave enough room, just get it started on it so I can slide it in the slot and then it'll let it turn.
Which way? That way?
They put it on upside down.
Flat side down?
Huh? What? Just go here.
Do you do this way or this way?
Which is which way and which is which way?
Flat side or not?
The flat you want to stick down.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Other way. Talking about this, you want to face down.
But that's not the flat side.
Yes, it is. It's the step. Because the reason why
Yeah, a step.
it's
That's
a
not the
T.
flat side.
So that it slides up in here, and then when it twists, it locks in place. So you want that piece facing down.
So it's not the flat side.
Dave said he had to install and reinstall his enclosure 3 times.
So hopefully this one will be done tonight.
Well, don't look at me.
TGM said he sent you what they were talking about.
All right, I'll check in here in a little bit.
Not the CAD.
That is not the right size.
No.
It is a smaller Allen wrench than this. Try 2.5. Yes, it is 2.5.
Dave said it took him about 2 hours doing it the wrong way twice.
I believe it. I believe it. Yep, that baby's in there. Put this in, slide it in. Oh, come on. Yes, now my hair is getting in the way. Would 3D&T say?
What is that?
All right, now the hinges is or the those things. We have a door. So I don't know about that.
Huh?
No, I was reading what TGM said. Door is done now. We go back to the first steps. And gonna have to do it on each one of them, which you're already doing it. Put the square nut in each one of them blocks.
Just in there like that. And that spot. Where'd I put it on?
Yes, put it in the right place. Can only go in one place. And then
go through that whole hole.
I don't know if y'all are able to tell this on here, but it let me hold it this way. There. The blocks have a thick side and a thin side. You want the thick side facing out to give you more space on your panels. If you do the thinner side, it'll rub on some of the V-wheels. We're going to take 6 for each side. Yeah, 6 for each side. You can slide them up and down. So, Dave, on the left and the right side, I'm assuming the one that has the notch, like the U-shaped notch, goes on the across the power button, and the one that has the cutout goes with the SD card and USB slot.
Which one lines that?
Does that line up there? Yeah.
Well, where's the other slot?
And this one would go on
He
this.
said correct.
Yep, and that goes directly around that side.
Is this front? Whatever. You can't go one way.
Yeah. So I would do the back panel first, and then the sides. So I need 6 things.
You want this one back?
Yeah, give me that one back. Slide him up. Okay then, slide all the way to the bottom. That work? So yeah, it's gonna be 3 on this side. Okay. The back has a cutout on the side.
Dave said you successfully skipped his first mistake.
I'm assuming this cutout on the back is to go around the wires for the end stop.
I'm sure this tells you.
It don't actually.
No, but it shows you a picture of that one.
Or you can
That
just walk
cutout
back there
there
and look
and
at the
that
one that
cutout
has an
there.
enclosure already on it.
And the only other panel is the back one. I'm not going to look at that other one.
I need 3. All right, we got 3. And 1 in the top and 1 on the bottom.
You have 3 on the other side.
I have none on the other side. I just lost my minutes. Nobody heard that.
I bet they did.
How on earth are you supposed to put it in upside down and it not fall out the bottom?
And screw at the same time.
Do that one last and hold it up with your finger. I need 3 more. What did Dave say? Yep.
Talking about where you was talking about the
Notch for the
Notch,
wiring. Did that eliminate error number 2?
that all you need.
And I need 1 for the top after I get this put in wherever it needs to go, because I still got to slide these around.
Error number 2 is installing the wrong clips.
The wrong clips, he says. You
What
hold
do you-
this.
You do.
I'm going to put it up in here.
Where you going?
And you put your finger in from this side, from the inside, and hold it, the nut, so it don't fall out. From the
I
inside.
know, I gotta get my hand under it. Just like that.
Just like that. And then I got to get so many screws. Look at that, it's almost perfectly lined up. Slide it this way just a hair. Son of a monkey, quit falling. Alright, where's the screws?
Right there.
Alright, that's hand tight in place. Now I gotta go line up all these sides. You got it up?
No, finger.
Alright, close enough. Then I need to turn this so that they can see what we're doing. Oh, no, I didn't. It's not lined up. It won't go in now. There it goes.
Dave said he messed them up with the wrong size ones that he had laying on the workbench at the same time. Right at the time.
Not lined up. There you go.
You should be good from here. His main one was installing it all and then trying to plug into the ports.
Need more screws. Screw me, baby. Oh, no, don't turn. No, don't turn. Ow, my finger cramp. I was holding my hand the wrong way. Screw me.
You're too slow. Then tighten them.
No, I ain't tightening anything. Give me the screw. Crazy. 1 more.
2 more.
Well,
1 there.
you're right. 2 more. Well, this is going a little bit better than the Libre board attempted live stream did. This is not lined up. It's got to come down. And double check to make sure none of these are pinching anything, which this needs to get loosened up a touch and slid over just a touch. There we go. Now it's inside the corners. Maybe here.
Boy, ask if it's making the printer look nicer.
Yes, kinda. After we get all the cat hair wiped off when everything's installed, which will let y'all see the progress so far. Can you move these over there? And these go with the Allen wrenches, since I'm using the bits. And this bit came with the first part. You get nuts in all those?
Not yet.
No panel? Back panel. Does that show the tint a little bit better? Maybe, maybe not. Phasing them out.
Didn't you get the top cover with this?
Yep. But yes, the top covers are harder to find by far than just the panel pieces or the enclosure kit. Same thing with the Ender 6. Finding the factory top hat top cover is next to impossible to find. I'm going to try and turn it this way so that maybe when I'm doing this side, they'll be able to see what I'm doing. Huh? Okay, this is the one that has the notch. It has a U notch in it that goes around the power port. So this one's going to have just 3 on each side and 1 on the bottom. One on the bottom with the thick side out. And 1 in the other side corner. Over here. 1 up here. How far up is that going to go? Is that going to be like right by this thing? Alright, and then 1 more on the top corner on this side. that the thicker side on the top?
Yep.
Excuse me. And I'm not sure how high up they need to be. Put him up there. Put him right there. And go all the way down. This will go in. Boom. Put this puppy up over here. This one's lined up if you want to give me a screw. Screw me, baby. What they say? Open box. We can get our screwdriver back. Okay. This one's got to come up just a touch. Now it's got to come down just a touch. And we got to go back up just a touch. And that one be in there. This one's got to come down a touch. This one's going to have to come up, but you're going to have to hold it. That's got a screw. Middle and bottom. Ah. My hip's cramping. My leg turned this way. Bending down. Get up! Right there. There. Stick it in the hole. Okay. And then double check, make sure.
Big gap here.
This bottom one here needs pushed over a little bit, a lot of bit. Hmm? Okay, stop when we come back. How about now? Yeah, speak.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, and then the other stuff for the other panel. That was the other panel.
Mine's right there. Under the table.
That's the last one. Is the? I guess it's the right side.
One more to go. Go off again.
No, I was touching it, moving it, fingering it, making sure it wouldn't turn off. Keeping it turned on. Go ahead and turn this around the other way again so that the side is on us. This is the last panel. Bear with us. Once I get it all on, then we'll turn it around and show you all the sides and stuffs.
Dave said at least you got me to help you get it lined up. You had to do it solo.
I hear that. That's one good thing. Melissa is good with helping, and if I take too long, she just goes and figures out how to do it herself. That's not always good, though.
But it gets done, don't it?
Yes, it does. Speaking of getting done, you want to tell the chat what's on the horizon coming to the channel? A certain printer? I guess not. Where's the other panel?
Right here.
Okay.
Dave said Terry supervises.
Yes, this is 3 on each side and 1 on the bottom again.
You supposed to put the little side on the outside or
Excuse
the
me.
big
The big?
on the outside?
Yes. Three, and 1.
What are these extras?
Yes, it gives you extras in case you pull a Dave and drop them, lose them. Spill the tea. I mean, you could go get the tea. It's not the tea he means. Ah! My nut! Yeah, that's just no hope.
No, we thought we might have found a good deal on a cocoa press. We possibly might be getting this weekend.
Reach your hand in all the way to the back and push this over. To a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. There you go, right there. Now I need a screw to stick it in the hole. I need this. That's not tightening.
Put it in the hole.
Yeah. They ain't taking it, fellas. That ain't right.
There's 2 things on this.
No, it doesn't even feel like it's going in the nut at all. Which I guess it is because it ain't coming out now. Yeah, it just tightened up. Now I need to slide the 3 on the side. I need to take 1 out. Take this off. Or no. Can you untwist that to take 1 of them out?
Just what?
These blocks. Twist it sideways, yeah. Put it in underneath there, yeah.
That, I don't know if I can count them.
Yeah, make sure the thick side faces out.
Do it with that one.
Mm-hmm. Dave said, hooray, Cocoa Press, woot woot. And Papa Way said the Cocoa Press sounds like a fun project. But yeah, where Zach and some folks mentioned about this background and stuff, I had to put something up because I literally don't have room back in the print room for this work table to be able to do the building videos and stuff back there. And in here is just plain brown on all the walls. So I said something, and she reminded me she had this blanket and stuff. So I said that kind of matches with the colors for the channel and stuff.
Is that both letting that straight?
Oh, I can see. No, it needs to come in some more, but I think I pushed it too far. Okay, let me see the screw.
I just dropped it.
Yeah, it's too high. Right there, just right. If I can get it in. There we go. I felt it seat. Kaboom. One more up here. Or no, there's two more. Yep. You're going to do the top one first. Since they're sitting on each other.
Straight.
No, up. Up, 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 up. There we go. If I can get the nut to come over. There we go. All right. And one more. Where'd the screw go? What was that?
I moved the bed.
Printer going.
Just turning itself on. No screwing you doing to it.
All right, and then double check
And
everything.
that collapse is here.
Double check everything has a screw in it, and then we'll go around and tighten everything afterwards. Make sure the panels are sitting flat and everything's good. I was pretending. But yeah, the reason I was putting this on here, obviously, is it will let us print ABS on this printer. But we have a second Ender 5S1 that I got off of Facebook Marketplace, and it already had the enclosure and the top hat on it. And seeing it instead of just looking online, I said, let me try and grab that for this one. And then you just put the trash with the trash. But there is two more screws that we need for the spool holder, that metal spool holder. Which I'm not going to worry about the spool holder right now. Yeah, that piece in your hand. This, I will, all the prints and stuff we did earlier and things that I'm showing, like this is a, let me come over to the other side. This is a print that I found on Printables that is very handy. It is just a little spacer holder to hold a Bowden tube to guide into the filament sensor. And with us having such high humidity over here, it's almost a requirement to print stuff from dry boxes. So this allows me to hook up a PTFE tube going from the dry box to the sensor.
Canuck Lab says that you look like a chill guy.
Well, I appreciate that, brother. That's one thing that I didn't quite care for with these Ender 5S1s is the location of these filament sensor, which there's another print that is I found online. I'll link to in the description as well. That is a spacer to mount the filament sensor a little bit further out so that it does sit a little bit more in line if you have a dry box or something up underneath it. He said, you see what Dave said, soggy filament is the best filament to make spider webs with. I'm going to turn this the other way so they can see that filament guide I was talking about. Yeah, it is right here, and it's just a quick little thing. All you need is a coupler for the PTFE tubing, and it uses, I think it's an M4 and a T-nut. Do you want to get something to wipe all the hairy hairs off of the panel so that it'll look all pretty? And I'm going to open up this top pack cover. Bamboo Support responded that they said, fixed it now. What Kanuki said. Yeah, Kanuki. Dave also said he agrees the placement of a filament sensor is not good. Don't do like me and cut the knife towards you. And bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
One thing about this top cover is it's super, 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 super easy and quick to install. You literally
Take
just
it out
pop
of
it
the
on.
box, put it on.
Who else still in the chat? How many people we got hanging with us?
Dave and TGM and Canuck Labs.
Oh, come on. Chugga.
The main one's right now talking.
Yeah, can you hold that?
What is it? What am I thinking? The bottom?
The top cover. Excuse me. Now I get to pull off the cling. That should be a nice.
It don't look like a blue tint. It just looks like a smoke tint. Or gray. That's blue.
Yeah, we have to get this. This to be up inside there like that. There you go. There we go. This side forward. And it just kind of just sits on there. I'm fixing to turn it. Huh? It has a cutout in that
I
corner.
know. I was trying to push it under. It was pushing it up. Lifting it up.
Yeah. So I need to move it over so they can see it.
And the camera back.
And then raise the camera up.
Which one?
It's gonna be this. Oh, well then unscrew that and that'll let it tilt up.
Like that.
Yes, I'm trying to see what they was talking about in the chat.
Where? When?
It had a bunch of stuff pop up. Okay, after Canuck said fixed it now, time to cat up a solution again. Shelf. Dave said, I'm here just printing over 100 sample prints today for this video. Popaway said, bless you, it just didn't go into YouTube. And Dave said, this will be my most in-depth video to date, trying to get this filament sponsorship. Nice, Dave. Elgoo. Well, technically, it's not Elgoo, it's deeply made by Elgoo Distributor. So I guess put all them screws in the bag and put your bit back together. Put your tools back where they go so I don't get in trouble for things being missing.
My tools.
Yep.
Spare parts.
Yep, spare parts.
You put that somewhere.
Try and see if we don't. Does it show it more if I pick it up?
A little bit. Just see your reflection.
Yeah, you see me holding the tripod. Anyways, put this back down where we had it. Maybe. Go ahead and click it. Click the other view back to us, and we'll go ahead and get calling it a night. This is almost 2 hours. Yeah. No, click the big head. Yeah, and then click this one over.
It said no.
I know it's taking its sweet little time. Well, there, we'll just do it this way. Well, I just want to say thank y'all for hanging out with us on this first real building stream that we did. I know it was a little bit impromptu and stuff. We got the enclosure put on. I'll do some pictures and do a short video tomorrow and show it printing some stuff with the enclosure. Make sure y'all turn y'all's notifications on, because I'm going to start doing streaming more often and stuff, and I might not always mention it in Discord. What do you say? You need a 0.6 nozzle and hardened steel to print what?
Woodfield.
Oh, the Woodfield. Copy that. Yep, that's one of the. I was actually just watching a video about the Woodfield on a STL Flicks channel. But all right, y'all, I won't keep y'all too much longer, and it's already going on 2 hours now. So thanks again, and y'all be good.
Y'all have a good night.